Before we start the ooh, I should check the sound. That would be important. Before I start this video, will you please comment something on this video? I'm tired of making videos and there's no comments, and it makes me not want to make videos anymore. So if you don't comment on this video, I'm done making YouTube videos forever. And hopefully that's not something you want. But please comment down below before I start the video. What is your favorite sandwich between the two, Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? I'm about to find out. I just stopped at both of the restaurants. I have Chick-fil-A and I have Popeyes. I have chicken sandwiches from both restaurants, and today I'm gonna test both to see which one I like better. I know I'm a little late on the whole craze. Popeyes sandwiches came out months ago and was a big hit, and people were rioting and fighting and killing each other to get them. So here's how the comparison is gonna go between the two sandwiches. Number one, customer satisfaction. How was my experience at the restaurant with the person giving me the food? How long did it take to get my food and everything like that? Number two, the presentation of the food. How good does it look? Does it look really tasty? Does it come in good wrapping? Does the chicken look fresh? Number three, the taste, the most important of the three. I'm gonna take a big juicy bite of each and see if it has the nice juicy chickeny flavor. So here we go, the Chick-fil-A Popeye sandwich comparison video. That's right, I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing the social trend. God, I am yelling so much, I apologize. So first off, we're gonna go with the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. It's also known as God's food, God's manna from heaven. So before I take a look at the sandwich, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my experience getting this food. I have a Chick-fil-A about 5 minutes down the road from me. It's constantly packed every hour of the day. It could be 10 a.m., it could be 3 p.m., it could be right when it closes. There's about 50 people in the drive-thru and about 100 people sitting inside eating. So as much as I love Chick-fil-A, I almost never go there because I know it's gonna take a long time to get my food. I got my sandwich at about 4 p.m. and the drive-thru was packed. I don't know why, because who eats dinner at 4 p.m.? I'm doing it for a challenge. This isn't my dinner. But for some reason, everyone just likes to eat Chick-fil-A no matter what time of the day. So I went to the drive-thru and I was probably in the drive-thru for about 20 minutes. But I got to the window, I ordered my food. They were very polite for me. They asked for my name, they asked for my order. They were very nice, like they're supposed to be. Chick-fil-A is known for their very good customer satisfaction. So I'm gonna ding a couple points because it did take a while to get my food, but the employees were very nice to me, so that helps. I give the customer satisfaction a B+. So let's take a look at the sandwich, shall we? Oh, I can smell it. I can smell the chicken. I can smell the bread. Ooh. Oh my. So here's a look at your sandwich. It's got bread, it's got chicken. It smells nice. It's pretty warm. I got both sandwiches without pickle because I just hate pickle. It's icky yucky. I did get mayonnaise, however, because I love Chick-fil-A mayonnaise. Let's add a little bit of the sweet, white, gooey goodness. Ooh. I always have a method to my Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I put a little bit of the white stuff on there, and then I use the wrapper itself to kind of move it around, to spread it around on the bun. As far as the look of the sandwich, it looks like a very good chicken sandwich. It has a nice modern look. It smells nice. It has a nice smooth bun. The chicken looks crispy. It covers the entire bun. I have to give this an A. It just looks really good. And now for the taste test. Oh. One for another one. It's got crispy breading. It's pretty juicy. It's got a nice chickeny flavor. I like the mayonnaise. It adds a good flavor, not too much, just enough to make it good. It's simple. It's a nice sandwich. I'll have to give it a B+. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's not one of the best sandwiches I've ever had, but it is good enough to give it a good rating. So now I'm gonna try the Popeyes chicken sandwich. And before I get into that, let me tell you a experience I had at a Popeyes just a few days ago. So I went to a Popeyes restaurant with a friend. This is one of the only times I've ever been inside of the Popeyes restaurant. And we were there to get chicken sandwiches, of course. And we get in and there's a ton of people. It's kind of hectic, but you know what? We really wanted to try these sandwiches. We had heard all these stories of people rioting, people fighting in the restaurant, fighting over these sandwiches, people getting hurt. Some people have even died from these sandwiches. So we're expecting the worst. And right as we get in line, one of the employees starts crying. She starts getting hysterical. She starts crying. She starts saying, I don't get paid enough for this. They can't do this to me. And she leaves the restaurant with some other employees. And me and my friend are like, it's happening. So already I was on alert. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was afraid employees might get mad at me. They start yelling at me for wanting the sandwich that's ruining their lives. Customers were complaining that it was taking too long. People were trying to return their food and get new food. It was a disaster. And we were probably there for at least half an hour waiting for our food. But the experience I had getting this chicken sandwich was pretty nice. I went in, I was only in there for about maybe like 7 or 8 minutes. They didn't have a drive-thru, so I walked in. She yelled my name, I immediately got my food, and I immediately got the heck out of there. I wasn't punched, I wasn't stabbed, I wasn't shot, I was perfectly fine getting the sandwich. So I am going to take into account the first story when I was at Popeyes where the lady was crying and it was complete madness. So I'll have to give the customer satisfaction rating a C. Let's get this bad boy out. Wow. This thing is huge, look at this. I mean, let's compare the bag ratings. I mean, this is definitely a lot bigger than this. It looks more appetizing. It looks like you're getting more food for your buck. So here's the sandwich. Immediately, if you can kind of see, it's pretty greasy looking. The bun has a weird shine to it. The bun is very wrinkled. It doesn't have that smooth look like the Chick-fil-A sandwich had. It looks like it was scrunched together. So as far as appearances for the sandwich, I'll have to give it a B+. The Chick-fil-A sandwich is coming up. Gotta let it get in my taste buds a little bit. It's pretty good. I like it. It's juicy. It's a big, juicy, thick piece of meat. I will say it has that distinct Popeyes chicken taste. I've had some of their tenders before, and it tastes kind of like the sandwich. It's a good taste. I don't know if I absolutely love it, but it definitely does taste like their other chicken. It's the best day of my life. I didn't say this before, but one of my favorite foods is fried chicken. So you can imagine this. This is my life. I love it. I don't care if my arteries get clogged. I'm dying going out with a good taste in my mouth. So here's what I'll say about the sandwich. It's a lot thicker. It's a little bit greasier, but it has a lot of juicy flavor in it. It's pretty good. It has that Popeyes chicken taste to it that I don't know if I necessarily like. I'll have to give the flavor a B+, probably. It's pretty good. It's not A-worthy, but it's not definitely bad. It's not a C. It's a good sandwich. I would recommend trying it. It's not the type of sandwich that's life-changing like everybody has said, but it's still pretty good. Again, Chick-fil-A had good customer service. It looks pretty good, and it tastes pretty good. Popeyes, the customer experience, yeah, you might get stabbed. Is that a problem? Yeah. The winner of the fast food fried chicken taste test is Chick-fil-A! God, I've chosen your sandwich. Give me wealth. Oh.
Baby.
There you go, people. That's your winner. Do you like Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? Let me know down in the comments. I'll definitely say it's not worth the hype. It is ridiculous that all this is happening over the stupid fried chicken sandwich. All right, guys, I'm gonna go see a doctor. My arteries are feeling rather clogged today. Has nothing to do with this. It's an ongoing issue. I eat a lot of fried chicken, all right?